This isn't cool, right? My sister-in-law's wedding is in 2 weeks. The wedding is over 2 hours away. Unfortunately, my car was totaled a few months ago, but my husband and my 4-year-old son are in the wedding party. I got a text last night from my sister-in-law stating, "Oh, by the way, forgot to mention, the reception is adult only. But you can have your mother come and stay with him during the rehearsal, dinner, and after the ceremony." Now, I'm trying not to snap, but this is the same family that skipped out on their own nephew's first birthday last minute to go to a different family party. And since my mother-in-law won't drive over bridges, she blew us off also until my parents saw how upset my husband was and offered to go get her and then drop her off. And somehow I'll be the asshole for something, but yeah, wanted to put this here to make sure I'm not crazy. By the way, I get an all-adult wedding, but he's the ring bearer. What did they think I was going to do with him after the ceremony? And 2 weeks before the day is when you're now informing me and expecting my mother to come and spend 2 nights, then being surprised that I'm surprised. Edit. The husband now feels bad because she said to him she feels awful and is super sorry. Sorry? It's her wedding. She's making the rules. In the next breath, she tells him that she told us when we were all at the beach for my son's birthday last July. My parents were both there. They didn't hear any of that nonsense either. Also, why would it only be mentioned one time over a year earlier? It wouldn't. Usually when it is a child-free wedding, it states that on the invitation. This is something she came up with new. And she's a douche canoe. Honestly, I'm going to tell you, you're probably underreacting to this. They asked for your 4-year-old son to be a ring bearer in the wedding. Your husband's also in the wedding. And then they tell you 2 weeks beforehand, "Oh, sorry, it's going to be child-free at the reception. But hey, have your mom come to not only watch your son the night before for the rehearsal dinners, but to then also watch him at the reception and all that." What makes your sister-in-law so high and mighty that she can dictate what your mother would do? No, the audacity is high here, and that is your sister-in-law. Now, I'll be the first to admit, I would be telling my husband, I get it, that's your sister. You want to go to the wedding? By all means, go. But our son will no longer be the ring bearer. They actually put him in the wedding over a year ago. But 2 weeks beforehand decide, oh, but he can't be at the other portion. Well, guess what? You don't get to pick and choose. He's either there for the whole thing or he's not there at all. And if my child's not there, I'm not going to be there either. But I have a feeling she'd probably enjoy that part. But I would be honest and say, I tell my husband, I won't get in your way. That is your sister. I'm not going to get in the middle. But that is my son. And my son is not going. And I don't mean that like my son versus his son. I'm just saying as mama bear, nope. So basically what it is you want my child to be a prop in your wedding. My child's not a prop. Your sister is a fucking douche canoe. You're underreacting and you're definitely not the asshole. Rogue out.